waiting for everything to pop online for it to show that it's live streaming for you guys, and then we'll get started. Like I do always, I'll leave 5 minutes, you know, 5, 7 minutes for everyone to get, online and all that stuff. So I'm super excited. It's hard for me to tell. Okay, so on my side it says receiving your content, your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready. So I'm not sure if that means I've started or I have to literally wait until it says. So I'm kind of just hanging out. Maybe I'll type something in the chat for. Oh, okay, so we're live. Hi, welcome everybody. And I'm going to say welcome, 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 and I'm going to reintroduce things for about 5 to 7 minutes on the live stream just because people are coming in. They're starting to realize that, oh, we've started. Some people are like, oh, shoot, I didn't know it was tonight and stuff like that. Hi, May. Thanks for joining me tonight. Um, I hope there's more people. I do have a sort of a lisp, and that's because I got my new tooth, and I'm hoping that you can't tell that it looks normal. Hi, Tangela. Thanks for joining me. You guys, I've been so. How do I say it? Maybe I should put on another light. Let me snap on a couple more lights. Okay. I have been prepping for this because the last few I thought, this will be a nice time to chat. Then we'll have some discussions. I'll be able to watch the chat window go up and everybody talking and stuff. And I realized I still had a lot of time to fill because because we've gotten this going and not everybody is always here and ready, that there wasn't a lot of conversation going on. So I realized it's going to take a few weeks for people to realize that we get together every Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. and every Sunday afternoon from 2 to 3 p.m. 2 to 3 p.m. on Sundays because I know a lot of people go to church in the morning and they have evening events, so I'm kind of trying to hit the afternoon. And then Thursdays from 6 to 7 because a lot of people work and have dinner, and I know I'm not going to hit everybody, but that would be like, I go to bed at 8. I don't know about you guys, but I get up early in the morning and walk a mile, and so I like to get to bed early. Let's see who else we got joining. We've got, yay, Mary! She made it. Hi, Mary. And you're commenting. Oh, that's right. You got Wi-Fi. I'm super excited because I have been spending the whole afternoon getting ready for this because I realized I had so much time to fill and that it's not always, chatting constantly. Hi, Noreen. I have ideas up the wazoo, and now I'm going to admit something. I am not a Pinterest gal. I don't understand it. I've got tons of stuff pinned on there. I've got like, I don't know, albums. What do you call them? Groups from other places and things. I just don't understand it. I don't understand what the little bell and all the messages mean, and I very rarely go on it. But today, all my ideas came straight from Pinterest, and we're going to do them live here. Uh-oh, Kathy Dunahee says she lost me. Oh, boards. Thanks, Mary. So yeah, on Pinterest there's a bunch of boards. I have a bunch of boards. I know how to pin things to it. I'm not quite sure what to do with pins that come to me. So that might be another whole, you guys can help me out with that. But literally, I've been prepping this whole afternoon for this. I'm gonna forget half the stuff I prepped for, I'm sure, because it's laying everywhere. And if it wasn't gonna make people sick, I would totally take this camera off of its little thing here and like pan around because it's like crafty goodness exploded everywhere here, you guys. I like Pinterest too, I just don't understand it. Okay. Yay, Mary said we will talk. We've got about 9 or 10 people. I think we should get started. I really do. Because last time I ran out of time for all the crafty goodness. And I'm much more organized this time. Before I get started on all my fun ideas, I'm really trying hard not to lisp, but I've got a big plastic thing. It might gross some people out, so I'm not going to remove it, but I'm wearing a partial. It's brand new to me. I'm working on enunciating my words better, more clearly. Okay, I think we have most of the people that we're going to join. I know more people will be coming in, but let me just explain why we're here. My YouTube channel is called Jen Evers. But I always preface my videos by saying, hey crafters, it's me, Jen Evers with Koality Crafts, because Koality Crafts is where you lovely people, my Koality family, can go and post all of your creative goodness, inspire others, get inspiration, join challenges where all you have to do is just post your work, you don't have to send it anywhere, or you can join swaps where you can send back and forth with partners and stuff. And by the way, Kathy Dunahee is my right-hand lady. I love her. She is wonderful. She is super fair. She's really good at what she does, and she is one of the most loving people in the world. And she's here tonight. Um, so that is why we're here. Koality Crafts. This is a place to chat and get ideas and do something live with each other so that we can spread more crafty love. And so I'm really glad that you guys all joined me today. I'm going to turn the camera down to the desk and we're going to get started. So if you get sick, cover your eyes just for a moment while I adjust the camera. Here we go. I'm just going to move that wire out of the way and hopefully we're a little bit more straight here. Okay, here's my first card idea that I'll share with you guys. And I'm going to be off camera for just a second because this was the very last one that I introduced and I didn't finish it all. This is a super simple one for those who don't have a lot of tools, but maybe you have something that you can do dry embossing with. So just take any old color. Oh, we're also going to do non-traditional colors. So let me just take one quick thing. Yes, take a bow, Kathy. She's awesome. Does anyone know how to refill an ATG gun? Yes. Just leave them. You know what, you guys, let me know if you want to see me refill my gun. I'm not sure how low it is, but I'm certainly willing to do that live for you if you want to see how that's done. It's really simple once you get it down. So for those folks who don't have a lot of tools, I'm going to be doing things for you tonight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this white piece of paper and I'm just going to go ahead and oh, we went offline. That happens on occasion. Hopefully it'll come back. You probably won't miss much. And it'll straighten itself out. But I'm going to go ahead and run this through my Cuttlebug here and do some kind of a pattern on it. Would be nice if we had like a Christmassy one, but we'll see what I got. Something with maybe, I'm thinking snowflakes, if I can find my snowflake one. Like I said, my other ones are not going to be this discombobulated, you guys, because I have everything laid out, but I really want to share this one with you. And I cannot seem to find my snowflakes. I don't know what I did with them. Okay, we're just going to do something floral then, just to get the idea. And hopefully I won't knock everything over because it's crazy crafty blowout in here. Okay? We're going to do a little bit of cutting with this. And so all I did was give it a little bit of stuff here. Okay, we're offline. Okay, we're back on. I'm just going ahead and I'm going to cut these down at about 1 inch wide each. My apologies if we are buffering some tonight. Hopefully that will clear up for you and it won't continually go on and off as we go through the rest of the broadcast, because that seems to be what happens. I'm thrilled to be doing this with you guys tonight. It is so fun. So these make strips like this, and I butt them up to the top. Now, if you missed the beginning, all my ideas came from Pinterest. I'm going to cut these at different lengths. I'm going to cut straight down the middle here, like this, and then I'm going to go from corner to middle and corner to middle, and that's the easiest way to make what I consider a fishtail ending there, and then put it back down. And you can make these all different layers, all different lengths. In case you missed it, I'm lisping tonight because if you watched my Wednesday video for my 5-minute card, you'll have seen that I'm missing a tooth. I had a root canal done on it decades ago, and the thing was perfectly fine, but somehow I got an infection in a pocket, and they said the only way to make sure that it wouldn't come back again was to remove the tooth. So I have a partial now. I'm relearning how to speak clearly with it in. So this is it, guys. This is what you get. You can put a ribbon across here. You can bling it up, whatever you want to do. This one is a super simple one. So I'm just going to add some ATG tape to the back of these and put them down. Almost don't even have spot for any of this stuff. There's so much stuff in here. Holy Hannah. Okay, so some people are deciding that they're just going to watch it later, and that's totally cool. Because I know when I watch, the buffering drives me crazy. And these do archive on my channel, so anytime you can't stick around or whatever, you can rewatch it later. So isn't that a really fun and cool idea? And if you have little snowflakes on there, that makes it really neat too. Here's another idea. We're going to be using a lot of these tonight. Is this punch with the snowflake. It's a Martha Stewart punch. I used it in the last live event that we did. So I'm going to cut out a couple of these. Okay, and you can put a band across here if you want, another band of color. You could put a washi tape banner across it. I'm just going to put a washi tape one just to show you what that might look like. This one is super see-through. And then, where's my glue? I'm going to use probably a lot of wet glue tonight. I'm so excited, you guys. Just wait till you see some of the stuff we got coming up. And then you can put these across. Now you can do white if you want. I'm just picking red so that it pulls out the color of what's behind it. Whoops, I bumped that one. Maybe wet glue is not the best idea for going on top of washi tape. I'm not sure. We'll see. Hopefully it's okay. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so you guys can't tell the difference in my speaking. That's awesome. So what do you think of that? That is super fun, right? And in the bottom, then you can stamp your sentiment or whatever you want to do. I happen to have Let It Snow on the side here and my white, so I'm just going to go ahead with that. And remember, when you're using white inks, they take forever to dry. So make sure you give that a lot of dry time. I'm going to do it a little bit cockeyed. Then I don't have to worry about it being straight. So it says, Let It Snow. So it doesn't have to be Christmas. It can be anything you want it to be. Super fun, right? This was really easy. Anybody could do that. I have baby wipes on the side here, which is what I use to just wipe off my stamps. I was told like 20 years ago when I started selling Close to My Heart, which I no longer sell. I just did it for a while because I thought it would be fun and it was a lot of work. So I don't do it anymore. They told me not to use baby wipes to clean my stamps, but I've been doing it for 20 years. I've never had an issue with any of my stamps. So to each his own, you can clean yours any way that you like. All right, let me get a I'm just checking out Snowflake. Yeah, tons of snowflakes. Oh, if anybody's not a part of Quality Crafts, absolutely would love to have you. You know what would make this even more fun? And I think I have some sitting around here. Oh, I thought they'd be diamond, but these are sort of like diamond, but they're rounded. There we go. Aren't they cool? So I'm going to use my handy picker-upper tool. People are going to ask me what this is. It's literally called the Quicker Poker Picker-Upper by Quick Cuts. Okay, so this little plastic end here, come on camera, there we go. This little plastic end here will help you cut that plastic in between these if you push and they're all connected, and then you can move it over and put it on your card. And I just really like that. I mean, if you don't have one of these, you can just go ahead and cut yours like this. Get rid of that tape. You go ahead and just cut them like this, right down the center. Okay? But if you have this tool, it's very handy because it will automatically you just push it real hard and it separates that like glue glob that's holding them all together. Oh, Kathy, what did you say? She started using the cloth that the eyeglass person gave her? Oh, you mean to clean your stamps with? That's a cool idea. Or did I misread that? There. Oh my gosh, too much fun. I love that. Really cool. So you guys could totally do that. I'm going to save these scraps because you know where these scraps are going, right? Somebody type in the chat window if you know where all these scraps are going to end up. I'll wait to see if anyone answers. Where do all the scraps end up, guys? Oh, one more time for somebody who asked. The Quicker Poker Picker Upper by Quick Cuts. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys like that card. There's so much more to come. Oh my gosh, you're just going to love it. Let's get this one out of the way. I have another one that's already set up here. If I slowly move stuff out of the way so I don't wreck it, I might have, yeah, I think I still have it all together. Here's another idea to do a Christmas card or a winter card without having to have fancy stuff. And all I did for this one was use another punch. I used this punch. You can use any hearts you have. You can freehand cut your own. This is by EK Success. I don't know if you can see that little thing on there. EK Success. Okay. Any hearts that you have, does not matter what kind they are. You put them in this pattern. I'm just going to wipe this clear so I can put this down and we'll build this card together. We're going to be making a couple of different trees, not just with hearts, but with other things. This is the ATG tape glider that I sell the tapes for on Quality Crafts if you're interested in getting tapes for inexpensive. I sell them for $2 a roll, and they look like, let's see if I can pull one out here. They look like this. It goes, I think they're 6 millimeters, 36 yards, and they fit the Scotch pink ATG gun. So if you're at all interested, look me up on Quality Crafts. And then you pay shipping. 10 will fit in a small flat rate box, and 20 will fit in a padded flat rate envelope, and that's how I ship. Well, I don't know how unique these cards will be, but they'll be unique to you or unique to me just because I use whatever I have. So I did check out a lot of these things on Pinterest today. Not something that I normally do, but I just was like, I need a bunch of ideas. I need them to be easy enough for everyone to make. but fun enough for those of us who have been doing this for a while to still find interest in it. So you put 1, and then you put 2, and then you put 3. So I'm just using wet glue today. You can get these teeny tiny bottle tips, 3 of them in a package, I believe at Hobby Lobby is what I was told. So then 2 of them go here on the sides. Maybe even a little closer together, I'm not sure. But we're just going to wing it. If you were here with me throughout the whole thing, you will have seen what it looked like. And we have 40 minutes left. I'm going to fill those 40 minutes, guys. I am going to totally fill it. I have stuff. Gosh, I hope I did this one right. This is a brand new card to me too. I think is totally fun. And then I'm going to show you another way to make it. So basically all these hearts are upside down, and then we're going to take some of these other hearts and we're going to put them upside right and finish this off, and it's going to be so cute. So then the teeny tiny hearts here. And in case you missed it, I'm using an EK Success punch that looks like this. Okay, it punches out these 3 different hearts, and we're using this big heart right here and the little teeny heart right here. And these are going to go in between. So underneath each one of these hearts. Just 3 of them. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. We actually are using all 3 of the hearts. This big chunky one right here. Yeah, this chunky one right here we're going to use as the actual, like, what do you call it, like roots of the tree, or the I think we can be alive for several hours. Actually, we can always go more than an hour. I just didn't think that anyone would want to stick around for more than an hour, so that's kind of what I picked. So what is everyone else doing tonight, or what did you do today? So here's our tree trunk right here, and then we're going to add a little bow. I think what I'm going to do instead of the wet glue, because then, you know, the wet glue would work, but I don't want to take time to dry. I have some glue dots here. We're going to glue dot this baby on. And we're just going to glue it. Oops, did I miss the dot? I did. Sometimes I can't tell if the dot came off with it or not. And we're just going to put it right here. Oh, but we are not done yet, people. Do you guys want me to get closer? Let me see if I can without wrecking the integrity here. Would you like it to be closer like that? Thumbs up, thumbs down, let me know. We're going to add some really fun stuff to this yet. We're going to add, ta-da, pearls. Where's my sticker picker upper here? So underneath, I got to remember now where we put these. All right, I'm going to use the other end of this, which is, if you ever hang posters, poster tack, there's like poster tack at the end of this. I'm just going to squish some of it up to the top because mine's kind of mangled right now. And then I'll show you more closely. See that sticky stuff? It's like poster tack. That's what's on there. So I'm just going to use that end. Can you see me picking up these? And then I can place them where I want. So I'm going to put one at the top of each of these, like hearts, the upside down ones, the big ones. And then it's going to look more like a decorated tree. And this is what I consider to be like the wow factor. So cool. You can also, the reason why I have almost everything I buy is in white, you can take markers and you can actually color or dye these to match your project. So if you don't want to do just plain white, you can make these pink, or you can make them red or green or whatever you want to do. So there we have it. That's the card. Isn't that super cute? What would be really fun is if you took like either the background or the hearts themselves and you ran them through your Cuttlebug or your Big Shot and gave them a little more depth. That would be really neat. Super fun, right? We got 2 done already. Wahoo! Let's keep going. I got lots more ideas. Let's stick with the tree idea. I have a card that I have already set up for this. Oh, and see now, I gotta use a glue dot here because my thing fell apart. I couldn't get mine to get on here right. I put it on the inside. See the ribbon? And for some reason it twisted on me. So here's a little cheat hack for your cards when your ribbon doesn't go right. Just cut it. I just went ahead and cut my ribbon right here. And then make sure your ribbon comes around flat. And then just glue dot it down and put it in place. I'm just going to pull a glue dot off of here with my fingernail. Put it where I want it. And then glue that puppy right on there. My bow is not super straight, but I'm not really that concerned about it. It looks kind of cool. And then I used a background piece right here that I ran through the Cuttlebug to make it look like wood. But I left it white because here is another tree idea. Here we did a tree here in hearts. Now we're going to use, remember I said we're going to use those snowflakes a whole bunch? Check out the snowflakes. I did them in 2 different colors of green. This idea also came from Pinterest, just so you know. We're going to take a bunch of these. Where's my glue? And we're going to make a tree out of these. So first we're going to do 4 across the bottom. And you do them in random order, however you want to do them. It doesn't matter if you don't like the differing colors. And I'm using wet glue because then I have time to move these around if I don't like the way it looks. You can do all one color. You can do several colors. This is another really cool idea for you to use generic or non-Christmas colors if you want. That would still look really awesome. And we just did 4, so now we're going to do 3. And I'm just kind of toggling back and forth and doing whatever I think looks kind of cool. When you mix up the colors, it really looks neat, I think. So that's 3. The next layer is going to be 2. There's 1. And then 2. Yes, also for a wreath. These make great wreaths. Who said that? Noreen. Thanks, Noreen. Absolutely. And this last thing that I'm going to add, I am so excited about. I've had these things forever and they're amazing and I never use them. But see, this is not a card. And once I add this, that's in here. Who wants to make a guess at what I'm going to add here? I'm going to make you hang here and wait. Leave a comment in the comments of what you think is in here. Oh, I see a lot of people that use tweezers for stuff like this, but I always use my hands. So waiting for you guys. What am I going to put at the top here that I've been holding on forever? And it's something that's going to make it kind of unmailable. Just waiting for you to let me know while I look for my glue dots. Ooh, a star. Good guess, May. Good guess. Anyone else have an idea what they think is in there? Some kind of star? What kind of star? What do you guys think it is? Ooh, an angel, glitter. Good guesses. I wish it was an angel. You guys have the best ideas ever. Let me find the container because I want to show you where I got these. I got these on super sale at Michael's. I'm sure it was Michael's. For $1, but look. They're called spare parts. Come on, camera. Anyway, this is what they look like. So this one is upside right, this one's upside down, and they're buttons. But aren't they incredible looking stars? Oh, I love them. So here's how it looks when you put it on the top. Look at that. Oh, I knew I've been hoarding them for just the right reason. And then you can go ahead and take other little blings and, oh, sequins, great idea, sequins, and then put sequins all over here. Would that be cool? And I left the bottom part here real flat so I can totally stamp a Merry Christmas. But I don't have stamps ready for that for right now. But isn't that a fun card? So a couple of different ways to make trees or wreaths. Yeah, and here's the other one in case you guys came a little bit later. Super fun. This is my favorite one so far. Just love it. All right. Dig around, make sure. Oh, here's another one. Here's another cool one, you guys. Super fun. All right, I gotta take a drink of water. Like Graveyard Girl would say, sippy sippy, right? All right. I could not find super great like Christmas paper for this, but if you guys have double-sided Christmas paper, that would be the best for this. So my paper is kind of double-sided. It's got stars, and then on the back it's just brown. But on Pinterest, it looks so much cooler when you had like a bright green or a bright red coming from underneath. But I'm just going to go ahead and use this because this is what I have. And my card base is like just an off-white kind of a manila looking thing. And this is going to go on the top. And all I did was make a cut in the paper right here, because this one is going to bend this way, and this one is going to bend this way. And you can glue these down if you want, or you can leave them up for effect. Okay, and then that is going to get glued straight down onto your panel. This is the panel, sorry, onto your card base. Thumbs up the video tonight, guys, if you really like these ideas. I think this is the funnest one yet. Okay. So this is just going to get glued straight down to this panel. Card base, I mean. What is wrong with me? Card base. And I have a stamp that says Noel, and it's not really going to fit. What I really wanted was a smaller one, but let me dig through my stamps here a second. You might be able to find another one. Ooh, this no peeking one would be fun. How about we add that one instead? No peeking, that's a really good size. And it is kind of fun because the paper on the card is tore open. So no peeking. Alright, I just have to remember where I got that from when I put it back. So let's take off the Noel. We can use that on something else. And put the no peeking here. And I'm going to do this one in Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Glue 2 sheets of paper together and make your own two-sided paper. Genius, Noreen! You should come over to my house and teach me things. Oh, you know what would be really great for this? Because I know this is not going to turn out the way that I want it to. I'm going to pull out the Stampaholic, guys. Woohoo! The Stampaholic. You're going, what? What's a Stampaholic? Stampaholic is almost the same as the Misty. And I'm going to do this because I just know this stamp is not going to stamp perfectly. Where did I hide it? You guys are probably looking at the thing going, it's right there in front of you. Here it is. I'm going to wash this off real quick because I don't want it to mess up my card. Okay. So now in the you can see my light, my camera angle and stuff. You put it on where you want it to go, and then you close the door so it sticks. And you make sure your card stays by putting the magnets down, and then you ink it up. This is really great for these the cheaper of like these very see-through stamps that don't hold ink that well, and sometimes I do season them by rubbing what do you call it? Oh, sandpaper on them to season them, and that works too. But see how that didn't really turn out all that great, so I'm just gonna ink it up again. And then that way I can just open and shut this door and stamp it as many times as I want till I get as dark of an impression as I want. Love that. No more mistakes. And doesn't that look fabulous? Woohoo! I love it. So glad I got this. I got this at a stamp convention in Wausau like a couple weeks ago. It was on sale. I still spent quite a bit of money on it, but I really super wanted one. So on Pinterest they had like a flower here because that is, you know, real Christmassy. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this sticker flower that I had from a pack, and if you were here for the last chat, you'll know where yeah, I like it that way. You'll know where I got that from because that came from a sticker pack. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. From K & Company. So watch the sales at the end of the season, people, and get these super cheap. Or make them yourself. Hey, we could do a whole video someday on how to make these kind of things from your own stamps. So stamp, color, cut, and glue. You make them. Super fun. That takes a little bit more time though. So isn't this a super cute card? I think they had something else that ran down the side here, and you could certainly do that, but I like that. I think that is super fun. There's so many different colors and ways and techniques you could add on there that would make it look really awesome. So let's see, let's do a quick review. We've done that one for anyone who has joined us recently. We've done that one, a tree with hearts, and then also a tree with our snowflakes. Awesome. So let's get into some tags because where are we at for time? Kathy usually keeps me right on top. Oh, Denise bought the mini Misty. Hi, Denise. Hi, Shell. Who else am I missing? Yeah, a ribbon down the side would look really cool. I think they did have something down the side of that. So let's do some tags. I went ahead and pre-cut out these kind of little tags. We got about 20 minutes left. Super. These I did on my Silhouette Cameo, but you can also use, if you've got just a simple punch, I use this one for some of the other ones. This one is also an EK success, just like that other big black one. These work really well. They're not hard on your hands, and they'll go through some pretty decent paper. I really like these. This one came from Stampin' Up. Okay, I want to show you a bunch of different really fun ideas that you can do with these. And a lot of them came from Pinterest, and some I just kind of made up on the fly. I'm saving this super exciting thing for the end, you guys. Oh my gosh, I found it on Pinterest and I'm just dying. Here's one that I already made. See how there's a little bit of bling on there? And this is, I don't forget what they call it, but I punched it out, took the brown one out, and then layered in the white one and taped it in there. Inlaid technique, I think. I don't know, let me know. I bet Noreen probably knows. So, and then you add a little bit of bling. Now, the one I saw on Pinterest actually left it empty. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. They had one like this. Went ahead and cut, or I should say punched out the snowflake from it. They left the hole in it just like that and put the bling around the snowflake. And it was super cute. Inlaid, yay! Thanks, guys. So that is a really fun way to do that. I'm just reading some comments, you guys, when I get quiet. So here's two different ways, and on this one I just used some twine that I have. I had a whole bunch of it. I'll show you what I mean. So I must have got this at a garage sale or something. They were all like twined together. But my mother-in-law, she gives socks to everyone every Christmas. I don't know what kind of traditions you guys have, but she passed on the tradition of everyone gets a pair of socks for Christmas and it's wrapped up in the funnies from the newspaper. Super cool. So I've been using this to put in here. And all I do is just cut off about 6 inches or so of it, put the two ends together. I'm sure you guys know how to do this, but just in case we've got some newbies in here, put them both through the hole together. Okay, so you have this, and then put my fingers through and grab those and pull them through and pull up. And that's how I get that. And you can cut them shorter. They don't have to be that dangly long. I have some more ideas with these tags now. This one I saw on Pinterest also, and I could put one together for you, but look at this super cute idea. They used buttons to make a snowman. I just love that. So here's a big button on the bottom and then a little button, you know, the one with the two holes to make his little eyes. And then they gave him a, excuse me, a scarf. I am not, excuse me, I'm not a big fan of ribbon, although I do have some laying around, but at the moment that I made this, I couldn't find the ribbon. So here is a really cute idea for making this little scarf. I used washi tape. So get out that washi tape, ladies. You know that stuff that we have like 20,000 rolls of and we never use it? Fold it in half. Okay, and then you can use it as a ribbon. And that way it's not quite as see-through. It's a little bit more opaque as well. I'm sure you could think of a bazillion ideas of ways that you can use this stuff. So then all I did was just bend it in half like this so that one was higher than the other, and then just trim off the edges to make the scarf. Lots of different ideas with washi tape. I'll show you another one, another idea with washi tape. So that was super fun. I'll put these up here. And then I used washi tape on this one. And all I did was just put the washi tape straight across. I love the ones that are glittered. Glitter just gets to me. And then I used one of our cutout snowflakes and then a piece of that funky bling. Just trying to see if I can get that to clear up. Sometimes if I just stop breathing, there it is. I just think those are so cool. They're not quite diamonds, but I don't know what you'd call that. But that's a really fun way to use your washi. So you can do washi up the wazoo. Where's my other piece? Here's another idea. If you want a certain color of snowflake, go ahead and washi up your white. You can totally see that I didn't overlap this very well, but here's an idea of putting your washi on here and then cutting things out. Now the snowflake doesn't look that great because of this kind of pattern. I'll show you, I already cut this one out. That's what it ends up looking like. But can you imagine using that for all kinds of other little things and details? Like, let's see, do I have a circle thing around here? I thought I did. I don't. But let's say I want a tag that looks that color. Now I have a tag that is actually that color, and all I did was just washi tape it out and punch it. So use your washi tape. It is so versatile. You can do bazillion things with the washi tapes. Another thing is, if you have the punch like this one, you can use any kind of non-traditional colors too. Here's some totally non-traditional colors. And yet it still looks super cool when you add these things. And so let's say that you want to just do little, like if you just give small gift cards or you just give little tiny gifts, you don't need anything really huge. You can take one of these and tie it to your gift And then on the back of it, you could stamp a to and from. And I was almost positive I set up a to and from stamp here. Where is all my space? There is so much stuff in here, you guys. I just... Oh, it's still on here. So here's a little to and from. I'm just going to peel these off real quick and stamp this for you. Oh, have you ever gotten stamps that are almost impossible to get off their plastic? I've ripped stamps by pulling them off too hard. I'm not sure why that is. Is it just because it's that type of stamp, or has it just been on there too long and never been used? Oh, it's crazy. I think it might fit on here, or maybe even on here. Yeah, this will work. Let's put it on here. I wonder, are you guys watching with, what do I want to say? Spit it out, Jen. With music in your background? Because I'm really sad that I can't play music when I do this type of stuff, but you can't just turn on the radio and play music because they ding you for that. So dumb. I'm just going to do this one white because I think that would stand out the best. But look at that. To and from. Super simple, and all you got to do is just put that on your gift. And I'm going to wipe off that white with my baby wipe. I'm just going to leave that because I might use that more later. Okay, I have another idea for you. How are we doing on time here? I just think these are super cool. Find ways to use these. You could even do hearts. You know, it'd be really fun. Did I bring my heart punch over here? I did. I would like to do a red heart. I'm going to go ahead and punch these hearts out here. I want that little red one. And all these extra hearts that I haven't used, guess where they're going? Wednesday scraps, guys. Wednesday's going to be awesome. But here's my little red one. And I'm going to pop that up. Where is my pop up foam? Ugh. Here it is. So I just need a teeny tiny piece. There we go. Oops, my red heart. There we go. White ink takes a long time to do. Super fun. Oh, I'm losing all my viewers for the end. Oh, I'm back on. I'm back. Oh, I lost you guys though. Almost everybody left. I'm so sad. Oh, poo. Well, let's just get on with it. I'm gonna add this one. Oh, I'm so sad, you guys. Really, I do totally have. Oh, darn it. Why does it have to do that towards the end? I'm just gonna keep making this one. I'm gonna put a tag and a tag, and I'm gonna use one of these that we used from the last one that we didn't get a chance to use, but it's on a whole string. And I'm gonna pop that, I think. Oh, Maze, thanks for sticking with me. Oh, I'm doing the best I can. I'm really sorry that everything got all monkeyed up. I don't know what happened. If I knew what happened, then I could stop it from happening again, but I just don't have any control, and it's so sad. I'm waiting for it to even out again because I do want to share that really cool thing at the end with you guys, and I think you're going to love it. this is some paper that I made with the salt technique. If you want to see that one, I can do a video on that as well. So here's a whole bunch of tags that we did. It says my stream is continuing, but I'm totally locked up on screen, so I'm not sure what's going on here. All right, let me put some of this stuff together and get ready and put these guys away. And hopefully we'll get caught up here, and then I can share that really cool thing at the end with you. And I hope you love it as much as I do, because I think it is incredible. Are we good now? I think we're good. Okay, super. I think we're caught up. I think we're doing okay. So here, maybe I should do the finale before we run out. I think we should. Let's do. How many of you guys have this laying around your house? This is, what is it called? I'm looking on the inside of it. It's like foil tape that you can get at like the hardware store and stuff. Okay, all you Pinterest lovers are gonna love this, because this is where I got this idea from. And this is the great finale. Cut off a piece of this and get yourself a piece of white cardstock or any kind of cardstock, because it's gonna cover it up. It doesn't matter what kind of cardstock, all right? Okay. We're gonna peel this off one side here, and we're gonna stick it down and go as we roll. Oh, and I got it crooked again, but that's okay. The crooked doesn't matter. Take your bone folder and smooth it out. And here's the thing. If you don't have this, go and get yourself some aluminum foil, put some tape down, and put the aluminum foil on and do the same thing. Okay, aluminum foil will work just as well. Oh, be careful not to stick your nails in it like I just did. And then we're going to do a little bit of trimming here. Where did I pop that trimmer? I got to make sure that I get this out before we end here and I lose any more viewers. We're going to create. Oh man, this is not wide enough. Let me do this again. I just need it to be a little wider. Alright, cut off a piece and stick down. I'm so excited. Maybe that's why I'm so nervous. I want this to turn out, because this is just the coolest thing ever. Oh, I hope you guys love this as much as I do. I'm going to put this right smack dab in the middle here so I don't mess it up. Alright, so put her down and then push it out and make a rectangle. Anybody have any idea what we're making here? It would be so cool if somebody already knew. Anybody have a guess what we're going to make? I'm just going to even it out here, and we're going to make a rectangle. There's probably a totally easier way to do this. And you can let me know if you know of one. Here's our rectangle, okay? Don't leave. It's a cookie sheet. And you can use all of your like liquid pearls and stuff to make little buttons, and you can use red and green if you want. You can stick with Christmas colors, or if you just want to give a card to somebody who you know is a baker, that would work too. Look at that. Isn't it super cute? You can decorate the cookies. I'm just gonna go out a little bit here. It says I'm live, but it says offline, so I'm not sure if you're getting this last one. Oh. Oh, you guys, thanks for sticking with me, those of you guys who have. I'm really sorry this got all messed up at the end. And then you can use mittens to make it look like you've got little baking mitts. And since we're running out of time here, I mean, we can go over an hour. It's not a problem. I can keep going. But if you just make like an oven mitt, think of it as just think of it as making a mitten. You can make your own oven mitts too. That would be hanging on to the cookie sheets. And it would go on a card base. Let's see if I can get, I'm just gonna, yeah, it's all wonkied up. I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see. So here's my cookie sheet. I put it on my card. And then you'd put on your own little oven mitt and make a card out of that. Oh, you lost most of the cookie sheet instructions. I'll have to do a video. You guys, I'm gonna type that out. And then I'll make an easier way to do the oven glove, or I'll send you guys a PDF or something for that, so that you can make them. Here's how it turned out. Oh, and it was just gonna do a whole review and everything. Are we back? Are we? I think we are. I think we finally made it. I will do a video on the cookie sheets. I'll do a video on these kind of things too. So here's one of the teeny tiny gingerbread men. Come on, camera, help me out. You like the bears? Okay, so the little bears was just a punch. And I know you guys have a lot of these old punches laying around. Where is my bear punch? Here it is. So this is just one of those old punches. And that's how I did the bears. Oh, my apologies to everybody. We had so many viewers and they ended up having to cut out because YouTube was being a poop. But that isn't, I hope that was worth waiting for, you guys. I am just in love with this idea, and couldn't you just imagine all the other ways and ideas that you could use these little guys? And you could use little blings to make their little buttons. Yeah, you could do a variety of cookies. Oh, trees and stars. I mean, everything. Yeah, you guys come up with the best ideas. That's why I love these chats. I think I do. So yeah, star cookies. All you need is a little brown paper. Oh, this is one of my toughest punches. There we go. There's a star cookie for you. Here's the bears. Let's just kick off a couple of bears here. So like she said, you can do, and these, some of them are darker and some of them are lighter. Whoops, there we go. Oh. Okay. I'd really like to do a review at the end. Let me just pull out the cards because I think that this might still stream yet. So we did, I can't make it zoom out anymore because I'm afraid it'll mess it up even worse than what it is. So we did a tree with the snowflakes, and we did a tree with hearts. And we did this one with the snowflakes. And we did this one with the open card, which I think is really cool. Oh yay, Noreen, can you share that on Quality Crafts later on? That would be so awesome. I'm gonna turn this around. Oh no, now you now I'm gonna be super close too. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, let me set this up here.